Where do crayons go on vacation? Colorado? Hey, what's up, you guys? So I thought since last week's video was so violent, this week's video would be about love. Why not? You know, we need a little love in our lives, especially me. I've been single for like, what, over a year now? Willingly, because, I don't know, I can't open myself up to new people. It's really hard for me to even like a guy. So you're probably like, alright, so how did you fall in love with your first one night stand if you know, you don't easily fall in love? That's the thing. I don't fall in love easily because of my first one night stand. Okay? If you knew me back in high school, you know that I didn't hook up, I didn't do drugs, I didn't really drink, I didn't do anything bad. I just was not a bad kid. I think I went to one high school party and that was it. It was like a Halloween party. I didn't really have a social life. I kind of just went home and watched reality TV trash, which I still do. Whatever, that's just me. I like being home alone and just with my TV friends. So I never really hooked up with anyone in high school. I never really had like a one night stand or whatever. And right after graduation is when I got into my first serious relationship. So I didn't really have like time to party and hook up and do all these things. I just dated someone for almost 3 years. I was still partying and I still had friends and all this stuff, but I wasn't going around like hooking up with random guys. And if you know me, I'm a very open-minded person. I don't judge. I hate slut shaming. I just believe that whatever you have between your legs, you know, it shouldn't matter who you sleep with or how many times you sleep with someone or, you know, the amount of people that you sleep with. It doesn't matter. Like, your sex number like doesn't define you. And I'm not just saying that because I've slept with, you know, a good amount of guys. Liar, liar. Choni's on fire. I just don't think it defines you as a person. It doesn't define how smart you are. It doesn't define how funny and genuine and just loving you are. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So like I said, I dated this guy for about 2.5 years. Didn't work out. We broke up April of last year, so 2015. And, you know, whatever, like it's okay, it's cool. So after that, I was like, yo, I want to go out and I want to actually party and I want to hook up with guys and I want to experience different people. That's just what I wanted to do, all right? And it's cool. Like, if you want to explore your sexuality and explore different people and fucking genders and bullshit and whatever, go fucking do it, because you're not gonna get to do that later in life. And if you do, it's just gonna be a lot harder. So just fucking do it now. Do it while you want to. Do it while you can. So I'm like, yo, I want to party. I want to hook up. I want to get crazy. My friend Lizzie has a cousin in San Diego, and it just happened to be her birthday. It was like last May. She's like, dude, my cousin's having a birthday party at her beach house. Like, are you down to go? And I was like, all you have to say is beach house. Like, I'm so fucking down. So we head down to her beach house in San Diego, which is like 2 hours away from where we live. And, you know, everything's cool. Everything's poppin'. We brought our homies. We're just chilling, you know, whatever, like we do. Sorry you had to see that. And they had this, like, bonfire going on, like, down at the beach. And my friend Junior and I were like, yo, let's go to the bonfire. So we walked down to the bonfire, everything's dope, we're pretty drunk, and we're all like kind of like getting to know each other. It's just basically me and a bunch of guys. Like, there weren't a lot of girls there, so I mean, I didn't really care because I'm used to hanging out with just guys, so it was like fine with me. So we're just hanging out, and there's this guy there, and his name's Corbin, and I was like, he's kind of cute. He wasn't really my type. My type is just over 6 foot, brown hair, brown eyes, flannel Converse, you know what I mean? I want Paul Rudd from Clueless. Like, that's just my ultimate goal, to marry Paul Rudd in Clueless. So, you know, that's just my type. This guy Corbin, he's like blonde, surfer dude, tan, you know, kind of like longish hair. And he was cute, but he's just like, you know, just not my type. So I don't know how, but we started talking and we kind of like bonded. And I was like, yo, you want to go to the beach and like just go for a walk? And he's like, yeah, dude, like let's go for a walk on the beach. And I was like, yo, you're so dope. So we walked down to the beach and, you know, we're just talking about the universe and like life and relationships and all this stuff that actually matters, you know what I mean? And he says, hey, do you want to go back like upstairs? And I was like, yeah, duh. So we walk back and we're walking past the bonfire and my friends are just staring at me and they're like, oh, you bitch, like you bad bitch. And I'm like, yeah, I'm bad. We walk into the house, walk into this room, and like no one's there. So we're like, all right, let's get down to it. Little did I know, he kind of just wanted to talk a little more. So we start talking and then it gets really romantic and sexy. And I'm like, oh my God, like this guy's actually really fucking dope. I know fuckboys because all of my friends are fuckboys. I'm pretty much a fuckboy, fuck girl, whatever you want to call me. If I'm gonna sleep with someone, I'm just gonna sleep with them. I don't sleep with guys that I actually like because I don't want to jeopardize anything. So I know the whole fuckboy mentality. This guy did not seem like a fuckboy. This guy was just really fucking dope. And I was like, yo, I'm like, you're fucking cool. And he was just telling me stuff like, yeah, like, I'm from Colorado and I just moved here and I'm just like rooming with my friend. Everything's cool, like whatever. We just like hang out and smoke. And I'm like, alright, that's cool. Okay, I don't really care, but whatever, sure. So we started connecting in like more ways than one, if you know what I mean. Bitch, what the fuck is that? You know, so it happened. And then after that, we were just kind of like chilling and like still talking. And we're like falling asleep and he's like, I should give you my number. And I was like, you wanna give me your number? Okay, yeah, sure, like why not? I type in his number and his name, everything, whatever, and I just kind of put my phone on hold and we go to sleep. I kid you not, I woke up about like 4 times that night just to check that he was still there, because I loved him so much. I loved him so much. Okay, I was like in love with this guy. So, you know, every single time I checked, he was still there, he was sleeping, whatever, everything's chill. So I was like, alright, you know, it's like the 4th time, bitch, you can relax. So I go to sleep and I wake up at like 7 in the morning and I reach for him and no one is there, okay? I'm like completely by myself and I'm like, bitch. My heart just dropped to my stomach. He left me, and all he left was his underwear. He left me his boxers. Bitch, what am I supposed to do with your boxers? Fucking smell them when I go to sleep? No! No! I swear to God, I have never felt heartbreak like this in my entire life, okay? And I had just broken up with my ex-boyfriend. I felt so played and betrayed and just, I was so angry, okay? I was just so fucking pissed off. I was like, ugh, this man. I'm an Aries. I don't fuck around. You don't fuck with me. You don't play with fire. So I was like, you know what, bitch? Calm down. Maybe he's outside with his friends. Like, you know, just go check it out. So I walk outside and like, there's just like a bunch of guys there, but I don't see Corbin. So I'm like, has anyone seen Corbin? And this guy is like, no, he left. He left with his roommate this morning. And I was like, oh, no, that's cool. Like, no big deal. I don't really care. I don't even remember him. Like, it's dope. Like, so then I remember, like, oh my God, I have his number. So I text him and I'm like, hey, what's up? It's Sophie. And let's just say I'm still waiting for that reply. So I don't really know what's up with Corbin. Lizzie saw him on Tinder like a month ago and I was very fucking upset, okay? Like fucking cheating on me. I thought we had something, Corbin. I thought we were soulmates. But, you know, it's fine. It's cool. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Just moral of the story is, don't fall for a fuckboy and don't think that you're gonna marry your one-night stand, because you fucking won't. And if you do, bitch, I praise you. You must have like a golden vagina, because that never fucking happens. So, yeah, Corbin, if you're watching this video, hit a girl up. We can hang out sometime. Obviously, I'm totally over you, and I never want to see you again unless it's for just, business purposes. So yeah, I mean, whatever. It doesn't even faze me. Also, I didn't keep the underwear because that's kind of fucking gross. But yeah, sorry, dude. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, comment down below and just let me know what you want to see on my channel next week. Or, you know, just whenever. So yeah, I love you guys and I'll see y'all next week. Bye!